Alright, folks. I am still waiting on the oven to ding at me, but we can get started with some Tales of Arise today. I've kind of decided that I'm going to change the way my Mondays work. And by that, I mostly mean instead of having one particular game on plan, I'm just going to kind of do whatever game I feel like. So a lot of times there'll be continuations of the game that I play. Um, yeah, for some reason my Steam isn't connecting right, so we'll have to see if it can save my progress. And yeah, it should save it locally, never mind. But anyways, I'm gonna make a habit of just kind of playing whatever I feel like on Mondays, regardless of its like viewability for my channel, and just kind of use it like my off day. Oh, it changed it. That's fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of start doing that and have Mondays be either continuation of what I started on Saturday.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Or have it be just random games that I want to play, and just have it be like an off day, not off day, like a semi-vacation kind of thing, where it's just like it's whatever I want. It's not something that I think will grow my channel, and we'll just use it that way. That's what I'm thinking right now, anyway. But I am going to take my time starting on this one. I both hate and love this. I both hate and love these sunglasses. Devil Tail. Are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. Oh, it didn't stick. Yes, I hear you. One sec. Okay, I don't know how, but I actually managed to burn this pizza. Like, I actually legitimately don't know how I managed to burn it, because I had it set for not as long as it said. Oh well. It'll be fine. Now I'll just let it cool and grab a knife to cut it. And we'll do that later. Like, it's not like burnt to a crisp, but the edges are a little black, you know? Just like where the mozzarella was hanging off. So it's just like by itself, like those little bits are black around the edges. Anywho, one sec here. I need to open this up to my dashboard. But I can keep track of things. Okay. So hopefully. Now I gotta go back into here. And find where this guy's hanging out and taking his food to. Also, I forgot my drink.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Well, to be fair, it's like we don't have to fight anybody. She did promise.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear.
Well,
Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them
Hey.
here. Yes,
Pardon me.
back to your position. Excuse me. Yours must be put to death. So says Lord Volron. You mean the guy we destroyed already?
hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damnings from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Take this!
Hear me, flame of fury!
I'll face you!
Glacial spear, pierce evil, right? It's just
The enemy wields our
You'll soon see about that. Malevolent! Glacial spear, pierce evil! Close to Here I come! Wind is over! Illuminate the storm!
I guess that was a little too early.
Storm!
Blast the shock!
Soaring blast! Ice tornado!
Coming through! Ha!
Down you go.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial spear. Fierce evil.
Raging cascade lancer. Breath.
Bye bye. Wasn't a Dan and stockpiling rations. There was some Valoran soldiers hiding out inside the castle. Not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it. What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you all trying to get vengeance for Valoran? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. You been aware that Lord Valoran is no longer around?
You don't say.
Soldiers seem to think only of the orders that are given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Daemons were. Back on there, I did feel like these soldiers who fought before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding it. Here, they're just going about their business as usual? Apparently. When you hear what's Valoran's slave, well, the Danans and Renans alike, that's the kind of realm he was running.
Well,
Doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose in these kind of... Once Valoran was god, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Valoran vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. In fact, they haven't... Any decree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it was business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully, man. I am Lord Dolim Delcar. I have an order for you. Sir, sir, has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with might and law, you must all pledge your allegiance to me. Are you now, my lord? If you respect the right and rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we'll follow your orders.
oh, wow!
Can't believe that worked.
So then.
Me either, really. Honestly. This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Kanye once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Yeah, pretty much. Now I'm wondering what kind of mind washing. Okay, so looks like I can't jump over these rails. That sucks. Anyway.
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
Yeah, we do. You see that number? That number has rarely ever gone down at all. 76,000 gold. We've got plenty of money. Yeah, it took a hit when I bought you all new armor one time, but it wasn't that big of a hit.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. think should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
Well, at least he's woken up to his identity again.
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed.
That was a good leap
That
forward,
is
though.
part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
That'll actually be super nice.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah.
Most of the
It's
time.
not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Fair enough. Alright. Let's try going to the lower levels. Yeah.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
So scary, really
Wow.
scary. What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? Dougals.
Hey!
Always loud and booming. Dropping lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. You're a boom boom lady. He agrees, and he hardly knows you. Quite enough teasing me. There's a dangerous Zoogle on the loose. Does everything go away, lady?
Got it.
Go get him, Barky Boy. Barky Boy. Mm-hmm. That suits him too well, though. Okay, let's check over this way real quick. Can't. Oh. There you are. There we go.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I'm trying to think. My body starts shaking out. I don't think I can do it. It's just too much for me. I don't have to follow orders any longer. But is that an order too? Too vague. I don't know what to do. You could just clearly give me something to do. I could do it. You're not doing anything. Someone, please, give me something to do already. I'm just taking in answer orders, or we can decide what to do now. We have to remember how to think for ourselves. We must have known how to do that before, so we can do it again. Yep. Yes. Yep.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
All right. I was looking at struggling without still. So close to finally living a normal human being, too.
No way! All right. Having to inform her mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Terrible opening, Love. Let's roll with it. Yeah. Hey, dude, what's up? What do you mean, what is up?
Well...
Just like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I am not
Well-
making progress. Is there a problem?
Hmm?
Yes.
Huh?
There's a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get the materials before? From the Zoogles in the castle. From the Zoogles? Jeez. Goes to show just how low Floran soldiers used to be.
Huh?
Forces are all gone, so how are you getting materials these days? Not, because there are no Zoogles.
That's just...
Suppose without any ruins left in the castle to keep them contained, the Zoogles got out on their own. They got loose and turned into feral strays. I'm surprised they didn't wreck the city on the way out.
I guess...
Getting back to this guy, if we don't help him out, I'm probably gonna stand around not getting anything done,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, most likely. Then I guess that means we better go out and find the materials he's looking for. Probably won't solve his problem forever, but at least we'll give him something to do once he has them.
Law.
Oh, here you go. Talk about this stuff by any chance?
Yeah!
That's right. That was easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky?
Oh?
Oh, wow! Alright!
Look at this. And just make sure you put stuff good to use and do a good job now, okay? Yes, I will do my best. More gold I'll never spend.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory, bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's the outside.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
This.
They could have something they need from us.
You're the liberators. Can I ask you to help me with something? So I don't rely on most of the people around here. Yeah, it's all thanks to those boomies.
Well...
You know, those tiny little Zoogles? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. If more people could see them up close, I bet they'd start to feel better a lot faster.
Yeah.
Really think so? I mean, I guess they're pretty cute for Zoogles, I'll give you that. I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beady eyes, those little things that can chew through anything. I love everything about them.
No way.
You're crazy. Those things sound scary as hell. Those things are scary as hell. They never shut up and they like to throw that dirty stuff at your head. All part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired of it. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside and bring them back here for me, pretty please?
Got it.
Sure. Sure, no problem. It'll help the people here get better faster. We're happy to try anything. You really have to beat them up if you just want people to admire them. I hate to do it, but you know how naughty those boomies can get sometimes, right? It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in. Okay. No, we're not giving priority to this one. We gotta find the kid. Or gotta find the kid's mother.
The heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
I guess. Inside, yeah. Because they literally just said that she lives in that area over there, and I'm just like, that's helpful.
Sorry.
Just a minute, I have some bad news. Your
Yes.
son, he's... Okay, I know. You do? What are you doing? I have work that must be done today, since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too.
All
huh?
right.
Get about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, we'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yep. Anyone want to take bets on if we're burying the mother too? You look lively. Or it takes partner, offerings. Okay.
Okay, off we go.
We should be able to cook here. Yes.
Can I get started? Thanks. Bring me some fire.
What?
You intend to burn your job? Right? That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? Sorry, have I done something wrong? You have no custom or relatives the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something could be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us stand-ins. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rena still rolled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. That Rena's done to us. Tell me, Finn, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Actually, I don't think it is. I think she's on to something, and Alphen just needs to let it play. Dolan knows most of this stuff, and it just needs to be made real for him. And Rinwell's really good at doing that for him. People steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you two. You hate it here so much, why don't you just turn all of them hollow? Maybe that was enough. But frankly, pushing her and trying to make her stop before that point just made it worse. No more. Unagus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor. But if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. What we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to the whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Really apologize. Consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so
I'm
deeply.
sorry.
Sorry flashing on you as hard as I did. Only... I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you're only thinking about what was best for our son, too.
Rinwell.
I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Maybe you teach me about Renin too, then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. Glad you're able to patch things up. Lots of good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it at the Dananoi.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. As well, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud. Yeah.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Yeah. And skit time.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renin oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renins, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, shit. Blind spot. Yeah, it's just fish sleep. Is that what we're looking for?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it. That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
This one's
hoping to
tough,
get all
but
of
we
them
have no
first.
choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Searing flame! Reload!
Soaring light spear!
Don't mind if I do.
Mirage!
Hear me! Flame!
I'm ready!
Kisara!
All yours, Kisara.
Radiant!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Sword Lane Alpha!
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray!
Sword Lane Alpha!
I'm ready! Kisara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Celsius Fury. Very nice.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Oh, healing. Here you go, kid. Going to return to work, gather food now. Machini recipe. No matter what instance of Tales of it is, more recipes are better. There's achievements for having them, there's additional effects from different ones. Characters all like different things, so even if it's the same effect, even if it's a worse effect, there might be one of your characters that likes it more, or whatever. Hi guys. Okay. So we got a rest at the inn, which is on the first floor here.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Go ahead and rest.
What?
The hell? Never seen her thorns hurt herself before.
What's that noise?
Helpin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
Here we go. Harvesting it straight from the planet. Great.
What's
That's
happening
great.
to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her,
I don't
right,
remember
Shion?
that.
Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
It
And
should be.
just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
That thing jumped out of Lenegis. Cool sound. My oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing. Trying to find a way out to the realms? Can't say I've ever heard of anything. The only thing about anything like that, we wouldn't had to hunker down in Thistlein. Oh, we did bring the guys over from Thistlein. That's good. Trying to get to the other realms. Without a sturdy boat, there isn't much you can... Wait, I take that back. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day, there used to be a way through the Forland Mountains, but not anymore. Where could it have been? Very good lead.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Oh, with the people from Thessalim, it's like they're a lot more sturdy on their feet. You can definitely rely on them to take care of their own for the moment. At least with the Renans disarmed and trapped.
Okay, off we go.
We should be able to cook here.
Okay. I don't wanna.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Elusive deity! Now you see what I can do!
Is it hot?
Rotating
Just back it out again! Steel Force! Take
Soaring right there!
line! Arctic water!
No armor can stop me!
Leave the enemy's arms
Remind
to
me
me!
to stay on your good side.
No complaint here! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to action!
Anakin.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Negative
Orb! Up and at 'em! Let's go!
blood!
Let's do it! Let's
In an instant!
Impact Cross. Love it.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Alright, up we go.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk.
But you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Orochi's fury! Come on, come on!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Take this! No complaints here! You picked the wrong fight! Regenerate! Orochi's fury! Allow me to help you! Plasma shock! Plasma shock!
Do it! Great law! Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Smash them up good.
Sleep now! I'll be safe!
Sword Rain out!
Tidal wave!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my sword.
Here go! Here's a healing art!
Orochi's fury!
Radiant! Radiant
One's all
storm!
mine! Plasma shock! In an instant!
Impact Cross.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Rotating cryo driver!
Annihilation! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Snake could be a pistol deep. Take this!
Annihilation!
Orochi's fury! Take it! How's this?
That sucked. I dodged at the wrong moment. Lost my chance to strike.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
The
It
exit.
doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around?
Oh my god.
If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
Little bit,
I guess
yeah.
all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
That's a creepy way of putting it.
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Yeah, please don't say that ever again, Alphen. I may have to kill you.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
You picked one up?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Yeah?
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
I'm sure there's one in there. If there's not, we'll just suffer without food buff for a little bit. Gotta be one in there somewhere.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
That's kind of the theme around here. Glad you're on the same page, Kisara. Glad to have you with us. Hey boys! Look at me! There we go.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
I'm of the team that says she's probably being manipulated by someone. And she probably figured out that she was manipulated.
I won't forgive you! Illuminate the dust! Bloody glimmer!
Can you take it?
Down!
Engulfs you! Sword Ring Alpha!
I'm ready! Wielding art?
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Flying Freeze!
What did they just
do?
Now!
Can you take care of...
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
None shall escape my judgment!
Raging Luna Storm!
Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Ray!
Also, to anyone who's been paying attention but hasn't figured it out yet, when I do one of those combos, the person whose name they call is the person that they decided on themselves. And I called on the first person who calls the name. In case anyone was
Lady
wondering.
Fortune must truly be watching over me.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance...
Go no further! I'm ready!
Orochi's Fury! Ignite!
This one's mine! Eat dirt! Fury dream! Radiant
I'm
ready!
Are those arms even...
All yours, Kisara!
Hurricane
Sandwich dark!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you truly!
You're being targeted!
Scoot back!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Far beyond the
everlasting dark.
Instant! I never miss!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
Dance on the wind! On your
Glacial spear! Here's
The enemy wields arts too!
You'll soon see about that! Radiant
Try harder!
Pierce! Thunderblade! Illuminate! Mega Ray! Annihilate! Now!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Hold on to your art!
Orochi's Fury!
Here I come! No more playing nice!
Mystic mercy!
There!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Circle!
Sorry to trouble. Radiant Pierce! A freezing storm!
Elusive deity!
We did it!
As impressive as always. No, I mean you're even better than ever.
A victory for the ages.
Okay. Transcendent Pebble. Pineapple gel, that's a good get. Pepper.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Mm-hmm. Recipe, rat egg meat. Oh. Hi guys.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine!
Raging you apart!
Lightning! Illuminate the
Your wings won't save you from me!
Kikara frozen!
Hammer!
Lightning condemn!
Everlasting
We got flyers!
I dominate the dark! Holy glimmer!
All yours!
Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Take it! You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Back into the
Rotate from the ring!
I'll be
Rending
saving
you up!
There we go.
We managed to pull through.
Sapphire one piece.
Hey, new equipment!
Sapphire one piece sounded like something I'd actually maybe want her to be wearing. Oh well. That's always welcome. It's just I was hoping for something better. Anywho.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Damn. Couldn't quite
I've
squeeze.
got a really bad feeling about this!
No further!
Pierce evil!
I'll take you all on!
I shall seal you where you stay!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Luna Storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Here goes! Healing circle!
Prepare to be sealed, though fleet of
I don't know what to do without you.
Sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Orochi's Fury!
Perhaps now isn't the time.
Orochi's Fury! Take this!
I don't know why I was so insistent on using semi-auto.
Try harder! Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
Radiant!
Coming through! Ha!
And that's game.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Crushed it.
So I still had room to grow.
Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. This looks like a trap. A freaking lure. That's why it's unguarded. Here you go, Law. Break that for me. And that was the cost of getting in here.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Hi, guys. Jesus.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway?
Drain the
Some
planet's
kind of
mana.
siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as
No.
far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Yep.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving.
Well said.
The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
And the 4 other
I'm not
reasons.
entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
I'm thinking that's why they couldn't see the Red Woman.
I need something to eat.
Actually, I think it's even slightly different from that. I think it has more to do with the amount of dark astral energy that they have interfering with their perception of her.
Little help!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning radiant instant!
Air pressure!
Because if you want to say it's astral arts, then Rinwell would have the same problem.
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Resonate with the
Here I
earth!
hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
Demon's descent!
Flashing Fang!
Very nice.
Well, looky here.
They had to be in front of a red herb. God damn it.
Go no further!
Where are you going?
Orochi Fury!
Instant!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm ready! Now! Reveal it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Wow, he hit all of them with that?
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Okay. Here. Touch this. I don't think I can squeeze it. Wait, I can. Hi guys! point. Well, this could suck like a lot.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Hear my call. This one's mine.
Perfect.
Orochi's fury!
Here I go.
I can shatter any steel!
Holy Land.
Mirage!
Now, launch. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Vanquish darkness.
They smite with blackened blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Ray. Divine streak.
There we go.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Okay.
This will be a delicious piece of
Sword Rain
cake.
Alpha!
Searing flame.
You picked the wrong
In here.
fight! I'll face you!
Get
Orochi's
on your
fury!
board together.
Rotating Here I come! Be careful,
Searing
everyone!
flame.
This one isn't normal!
Raging lunar storm. Do it.
Got fire!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Prepare to be sealed, oh
Actually,
Hey! Ha! Blow them away!
from against Ranger.
Can't get out of this!
I'm out of ammo.
Impressive, Dohalim!
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People say that?
Hear my call. Thunderblade. Illuminate the dark. Hug forth. Holy cliff. Holy land.
No escape!
Negative! Get
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down? This might be some decent equipment.
Mm-hmm. Who was it for, though? I guessed.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Here we go into Slaughter.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
What is this? Okay.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
Maybe.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. Soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though,
Fair point, though.
it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Let's see. That's where I wanted to go.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
There's the guy.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, She took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
Okay, so make sure to use now. Okay.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renins would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right.
Except her
It
thorns.
doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renin structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
Be cautious,
What
but
do you
let's go.
think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Cautious.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Well said.
Huh? Oh, right.
Image. Normal attack limit. Oh. That's an interesting one. Interesting. Use art casting. G recovery. KO prevention, which he really needs. Part of the reason he goes into overlimit all the time is because he takes so much damage. Yeah, we'll hold on to the rest. Okay.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
All right. Yeah, let's go see what this voice is. And then once we figure it out, I think we'll call it at that point. Unsurprisingly, this is going to take longer than I thought it would. The wedge.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what these things are about.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Cyan instant!
That hurt.
Divine streak! Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
Okay.
Radiant pierce!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We go.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Begin! Good time! By the power of Lucky Nails! Radiant light! Watch and wait! Lightning!
carve through armor!
Raging Star! Spread!
Can't get out of
Not
this!
in your dreams! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Water, hear my call!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Can't be squashed!
Time to let it rip! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha!
Breaking him down.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Now!
Doubly! In an instant!
And
Impact
cross. Very nice.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Ah, guess I misread the landing.
Yeah, it worked out. Okay. Well, now that we know what these are like... They're not terribly terrifying, but it's time-consuming to fight everything. Believe it or not, I don't really enjoy streaming 5 hours at a time.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
Damn.
Gotta break through! Orochi's Fury! Begin! Elusive Deity! Rotating pile Orochi's Fury! This one's gonna be tough! Sword Rain Alpha! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! You're finished!
Begin!
Orochi's Fury!
Hear my call! In here! Spread!
You require help! Sword Rain Alpha! Take that! It's over! You're mine! You're finished! Here I come!
In here!
Throw us a pass!
This'll come in
Orochi's
handy!
Fury!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was...
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Oh. Those look infuriating. Let's play.
Come and face me!
Illuminate the dark!
Orochi's Fury!
Elusive Deity!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Rotating pile driver!
Orochi's Fury!
Begin!
Firmament Ranger!
Elusive
Off
Deity!
fear!
Orochi's
Piercing
Fury!
power!
The airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Heal!
Lightning! Illuminate the dark!
Orochi's Fury!
Hear the ether!
Negative
Holy
gate!
Land! Freeze Lancer!
Don't get carried away!
Illuminate the dark!
Can't get out of this!
Holy Glimmer! Burning Strike!
Water
Land's mine!
blood, rending you apart! Bloody howling! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
None shall escape my judgment! Holy Land! Ray!
Orochi's Fury!
Negative gate!
Spread!
I'm ready! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Anakin.
A merry destruction!
There's still more to go.
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hope that was included.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen...
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that! It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Damn
Coming through. Resonate with the earth.
Radiant here! Not on my watch!
Fury! Blood. Rending you apart. Bloody howling.
Sleep now! Burning strike! This is something I need. Here's that call! Whoa!
That's what I was trying to do.
Orochi's Fury!
Holy Land! Cyan back into the fray!
Begin!
Annihilation!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Reload!
Seismic
Surrender!
Tempest! Orochi's Fury!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Everlasting
Radiant
No complaints here! Negative can't get out of this! Orochi's Fury!
Flame of Fury! Burning strike! Water! Hear my call!
You a bloody howling!
Glacial Spear! Here's the... Confiscated! Blazing Cascade! Magic Azam! Spread! Blob Hopper!
We turned the table.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I felt better, that's for sure.
Well, that kind of sucked. I'm still learning controls for this game, and that's... What the... How did I manage that? Sorry, what? There's gotta be something behind these guys. Yeah, if it's something worth fighting them for, we'll find out. But...
Hi, Hoodle!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear my call! They're surrounding us! Spread!
Orochi's Fury!
Try harder! It's like trying to up the wall!
Another incantation ruin!
Raging Storm!
Flying freak!
Like if they just sit still!
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing light!
Orochi's Fury!
Where are you going?
Shine! Radiant light! Force of resistance! Take this! Allow me to... I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
In a bind! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Okay, here I go. You're dead.
Let them do it!
Then tonight's meal is on you.
In an instant! Impact block!
Illuminate the dark!
Everlasting
Come
dark!
forth, holy
Negative
holy
gate!
land!
Take this!
Resonate with the earth!
It's over!
I'm ready!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Let's go up here. I think I picked up an herb. I'm not even sure I picked up an herb. That's how close attention I was paying.
Ah, guess I misread the landing.
Level. Oh boy.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure
Kinda
was
is, though.
conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
Yep.
A spirit vessel. If that's the case, then that would make Lenegus the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
Yeah, I want to dodge it, but also I'm going to regret that later if I do. Blazing sword, huh? This doesn't look fishy at all.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
Okay, moving on. Oh boy. That's right, boys. Follow me. Follow me. Or don't. Whatever. Survival chance, 50%. Okay. No curse. 5%. Half a G cost chance, 50%. God, I'd never learn how to use my rotation again. Oh wow, he just literally takes up the entire...
A spot of beast hunting, anyone?
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And finally,
Take this!
illuminate the sun!
Soaring light spear!
Elusive deity!
You're on!
Rotating wildfire! Tornado drive!
Into the shadows!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Getting light.
Flame!
Ignite!
In here! Reload! I can't heal you forever! I'm ready! Alright! It's showtime! By the power of
Come on!
Now you see what I can do!
A thrilling performance.
Hurricane Thrust! Take this!
Soaring blast!
Thank you so much, Rayla.
Maybe my arm... Do you have a place in this world?
Sure.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Raging Luna
Hurricane Fury! Sword Rain Alpha!
In here!
Take this!
This one's
It's over! You're mine! It's over!
Holy Land! None shall escape my grip!
Pieces! Attack time!
Ray!
Take this!
Be swirl! Celestial ladder!
This one's all mine! Soaring light spear!
Hear my call!
Here I come!
Red! Here's evil!
You're on!
Thousand gale!
Blast
Freeze
my
laser!
I'll face you.
Excited! It's over! Photon flash! Raging cascade!
So much going on.
Blast the shock!
Raging Luna Storm!
Power of water!
Orochi Fury!
Raging Luna Storm!
Try harder! I'll grind you into dust! On your knees!
Lightning can go!
Thunderblade!
Illuminate the dark! By the power of woot! Mega ray! Chinese supernova! Raging cascade!
Sword rain out! Coming through! Ha!
This should put a damper on it.
Scarlet
Wait, I killed
Inferno!
I'm ready! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Obelisk Blade! Very
Still
nice.
got a ways to go.
Come on, guys.
Discourteous.
Let me help.
I owe you one.
Don't mind if I do.
Orochi
I
Fury!
never miss. Let the marksman handle this.
Air pressure!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Try! He's got fire!
I dropped it. Let a marksman handle it. Now!
All yours!
Okay.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
My turn!
Certainly not.
Sword rain out!
You're being targeted.
Hold on to your arm.
Orochi
Here I
Fury!
come. I'll cover you.
You're finished! Orochi Fury!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Shine! Radiant light!
Here goes!
Orochi Fury!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
I'm not done!
Thanks! Recover! Just what I needed!
It's over!
Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Air pressure!
Constantine!
Plasma
What would I
shock!
do without you? Recover!
Thanks!
Supernova!
Sword rain
I'm
alpha!
ready!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Very nice, though.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Okay.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Plasma shock!
I'll grind you into dust!
Lightning
Hurricane
orb!
dance on the wind!
Illuminate the
You're
dark!
on! I'm not! I've been hit with something!
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not feeling so great. Sword rain alpha! I'll take you all on! An astral art?
That's my cue!
In a bind?
Shut him down! Orochi
I'm ready!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact cross.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
You're mine!
Here I come! It's over! Orochi Fury!
There we go.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Hi, guys. Let me grab that in a second. Oh, why can't I jump over this? Rude. Fine, I'll play with these.
Go no further! I never miss! Illuminate the door!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Sword Rain Alpha! Hear me! Flying freaks! What did they just still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alpha, very bad!
I don't... The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Don't mind if I do!
Okay, here I go.
Glacial Blast! Pierce evil! More with that
Sword Rain Alpha!
Let them learn!
Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging Cascade!
Orochi's Fury!
In here!
Okay.
I'm kind of dead.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
They've got me surrounded.
One more time!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now,
Orochi's
where
Fury!
you going?
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Shine! Radiant light! Gift of regeneration!
Try harder!
Regenerate!
The flame inside me! Yours! To be let free!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on our
I'd be tired of healing him.
And more than can all burn out!
Clear for us a path!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn!
Off-blood serpent!
Orochi's Fury!
Not on my watch! Sweet dreams! Now! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Radiant light!
Naturally!
Regenerate!
Sword Rain Alpha! Slap the duck!
Illuminate the
They
dark!
should do it! Blackened blade!
Here I come!
Holy land!
It's over!
Healing circle!
Execution!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Bloody
Orochi's Fury!
Do it!
There we go.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Well, I'll get to the next, like, checkpoint. And then I'm gonna take my break. I might end at that point, actually. 'Cause I just kind of feel blech, you know? And while I appreciate people, you know, tuning in after the fact and giving me some views on my vids and everything, really appreciate that. Love you guys. Very much thankful for that. But it's really disheartening to, you know, not have anybody actually here. And I haven't seen any viewers all night. Which, just, yeah.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Bloody
Get
howling!
up there together! Freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury!
My astral energy! I
Sword Rain Alpha!
It's showtime! Freezing storm! Holy land! Ice tornado! Dance in the wind! Freezing storm!
Now!
Sleep now!
My turn! Take this!
I'll be saving tornado!
No escape! Orochi's Fury!
Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
There we go.
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
Hey, new equipment!
Oh. Okay. Well, that's gonna hurt. So, let's heal up. Throw on some new equipment. Alright. I don't think we're gonna be able to just dodge these two. Certainly not by doing that.
On your sword lane out! Try harder! Not a chance!
It'll body slam us into next week!
I'm not done! Orochi's fury! Sword lane out! Take this! Orochi's fury!
God, that HP bar is not moving at all.
You're finished!
Here's a healing
Here I
arc!
come! It's over!
How do you like being pounded into
Orochi's
shape?
fury!
Dazzling spin!
Plasma shock!
Tiger blade!
Resonate with the earth!
Let me help.
Here I come!
I'll take you all on.
Very nice.
Flare Demolisher!
Ooh.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Mega ray!
Here I come!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
We're friends for it. We can't depend on one another.
You're right.
Sword lane
I'll
out!
bear that in mind.
Burning strike!
Here I come!
Here we go!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Here we go!
Allow me to help. Shine! Radiant light!
Hear my
Force of
fire!
regeneration! Regenerate! Orochi's fury!
Is that a healing art? It is.
You're mine!
I can't ignore your gain. I'll try to be more careful.
Can you take it? Sword lane alpha!
Tiger blade!
They smite! You're finished!
I owe you one for that.
Hurricane thrust!
Thanks, Tia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
I'm only getting started!
I'll take you all on.
Very nice, Kisara.
Flare Demolisher!
Plasma shock!
Demon Ring!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Now!
Tiger
Orochi's
blade!
fury!
The power of water!
Bestow thy mystic mercy! Plasma
I don't
shock!
have much left.
Allow me to help you.
Glacial
Thank you
spear!
for that.
Here's evil!
To be of service.
Try harder!
Let's get back into it.
Elusive deity!
Eagle ray! Mega ray!
Shine! Radiant light!
I've taken too many
Sword
hits.
lane out! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dance on the wind!
None shall escape my...
Abyssal deep! Clear for us! Try harder! Not a chance!
Falling storm!
I'm not done!
Tiger blade!
Sword lane alpha!
Searing flame! Reload! Here I go!
Here I come!
You're mine!
Elusive deity! Can you take
Gemini
it?
Aqua!
Soaring blast! Try harder! My turn! Orochi's fury!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Pineapple gel.
Lane alpha! Here I come! Rotating
Water! Hear my call!
Orochi's fury!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Heal!
Freeze laser!
You're on.
Think of the abyssal deep! Clear for us
Tiger blade!
Orochi's
Here's a healing arc!
fury! You picked the wrong fight!
First aid!
Power in a bind! Orochi's fury! I can carve through
Into
armor!
the shadows!
Tempest!
Mega ray!
I'll blind you with the soaring light spear! Tempest engulfs you! You're on! Reflect on thy sins! They smite with blackened blade! Orochi's fury!
Healing circle!
Execution! I owe you one!
Falling storm!
Orochi's...
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion.
Thank you! Orochi's fury! Take this! Plasma shock! I'll grind you into dust! You're on! The tempest and guilt will not done! Eat this!
Take it, rage.
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
Orochi's fury!
Take this! Tiger blade!
You'll find no mercy!
Aw, too shy to come over? Here, let me help!
There we go.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Okay, I checked those two. Open this, get some armor. Cause that's what's in here, yeah? Grip angle. SPG. Beats an enemy!
This'll make us even more formidable.
It will. One CP on enemy defeat. One? Come on, at least make it like 10. Jesus Christ.
Seriously? Is this a joke? And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Me from behind?
I'm also ready. Not on my watch. Mega ray.
Bloody harlot!
An astral
That's my cue. Do it.
Shut him down.
Get toasty.
Burn strike! Bestow thy mystic
Water snake, wait. Healing circle.
Now
In your death,
Blade.
then tonight's meal is on you.
Okay, you guys.
Lion power. On your knees. Ground and power. Let me help.
Sword rain out!
I can't make it forever. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Orochi's fury!
Going in.
This one's all mine!
Tiger blade.
Blast the
Seven
Make it rain.
You'll finish in an instant.
Impact cross. Awesome.
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
This side? Oh, it's this side. Let's go. Oh boy. Hey boys! There's not a...
Seriously?
Oh well.
Is this a joke?
Take this!
Did you see this coming? Piercing
Water,
roar.
hear my call.
Go in.
Shield, hear me. Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Sword rain alpha.
Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
Those ones do.
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot.
Going in.
Armed is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Take this.
I've used too much.
Appreciate the help.
Lunar
Appreciate the help.
Eat this.
You require Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Annihilation.
I'll blind you with a stone shot.
No further.
Spread.
Slap the shot.
Going in. Denied.
Hurricane thrust.
Shot.
You're mine.
Make it rain.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Swing!
Well, looky here.
Okay.
Gotta break
I'll
through.
heal you all.
You want me? Come get me.
Healing power.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my sword.
Shield.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
It's in the sky and
I'm not done! Might with blazing
It's
shot!
over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I'll face you.
Reload! Cyan instant! I'm almost done!
Snake of the abyssal deep.
Tiger blade! By the power of
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that! Here I go!
Ignite!
I'm only getting started!
Orochi's fury! Benediction light.
Cyan instant!
I'm ready! Piercing roar!
Freezing storm!
Ah!
Ice tornado!
Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha!
Go.
Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shine! Radiant light!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Glacial spear!
Allow me to
Piercing roar!
Here I come!
Freeze lancer!
It's over! Rending you apart! Bloody
Hold on to your art! Here I
with
come!
the earth! I'm ready! Alpha! Now or never!
Gemini
Take
Aqua!
this! It's over!
Lightning!
I'm ready!
Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I need to be stronger.
Well, these two aren't letting me by.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Water! Going in! My code! Hear me! Primal fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear!
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
Hurricane thrust!
Freezing storm!
Mirage! Rending you! Bloody howling!
Radiant
No escape! You'll find no mercy! Elusive deity! Blast the shot! Everlasting shot!
Flame! Reload! Healing art!
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
Very nice, Stone.
Here, let me this one's mine!
Adversity is said to be the best motivation. Today! You're mine!
Cyan instant!
Orochi's fury!
By the power of water!
Blast the shot!
Annihilation! Tiger blade!
Mirage! You with a shot! It's over! Try harder! I'll face you! Take this! Elusive deity! Can't get out of this!
Appreciate the help.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I'm out of
Mirage!
into the fray!
I'm not...
Annihilation!
Tempest! I'm not done! Seismic rupture! Elusive deity! Orochi's demon blast!
Will this help?
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Far enough.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to
Healing
stop.
art? It is. Can't ignore that pain. No, try to be more careful.
Hitting pile driver! Strike! Can you take it? I'll blind you with Sword Alpha!
Just a little too slow on that one.
Now or never!
No more playing nice!
Piercing shot! Radiant light! Full try harder! My turn! Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Instant!
Benediction light! It's over!
It's time to finish this! Die!
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Wildfire!
Very nice.
Instant!
Not done!
Glacial spear!
Here I come!
Igneous! Captivity!
Orochi's fury!
Annihilation! Tiger blade! Lion howl!
You're mine! It's over!
Flaming
Orochi's
meteor!
fury! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger blade!
It
It won't end like this.
I couldn't make it in time.
Dazzling spin! Piercing roar!
From beyond.
He's racing.
Vanquished soul with life. I'm ready to go. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regen- No art from being interrupted.
Much obliged. Appreciate the help.
Water. Ways of
Tell me about it. Piercing roar!
Ignite!
Healing circle!
Alright,
I'll bring you back from
you're
where we
Okay, here I go.
dirt!
Here I come.
Crescent moon! Do
Orochi's
it!
Fury! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone! I'll bring you back from
My
this
turn.
abyss!
Shine.
Spin!
Radiant light.
Resuscitation!
Piercing roar!
Regenerate.
Water! Deny my call!
He who prepares is free
Crescent
from the
moon! Red! Here! Flame of fury!
Mirage!
Strike!
Soaring
Hear
Alpha!
my call!
In a bind.
Tiger blade!
Now you see what I can do.
Soaring Light Spear!
Freezing storm!
Burn in hell!
Shine. Radiant light.
Here I come!
Tiger blade!
Regenerate.
I owe you one.
Orochi's
Fury!
Don't suffer in
My head's spinning just watching.
It's over!
No one shall break this.
Let me help!
Orochi's Fury!
Make it rain!
Shield.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. My exploits are bearing fruit.
Ooh, that hurt. That's after increasing our CP 60% while we were in there, by the way. These materials. One sec, I gotta check something. Okay, that wasn't anything. Oh well. Regardless though, I am gonna call this a night. So hopefully maybe we can start with some, you know, people watching and actually have people like here to experience it with me in the moment. That would be preferable for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and see who's around on Twitch, and I don't think, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother. Nope. But seriously, appreciate everyone for hanging out. Hope y'all had a good time. Hope y'all had fun, and hope to see y'all next time. Bye, stream.